my name is Fiona and this is a short routine on how to relieve any pain or discomfort you might have in your lower back. So we start by laying on our backs. Draw the knees toward you as you slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra. We keep the knees and the ankles together. We place our hands just below the knees and we draw the knees close to the body, keeping the shoulders down from the ears. Begin to make circles toward the left. I'd like you to make 7 big circles. And the left is the yin side of the body, the feminine side where energy enters the body. We're then going to move and make 7 rotations to the right in a clockwise direction, the yang side of the body. And when you've done your 7 rotations in both directions, slowly lower the feet to the floor. And I'd like you to place your right foot on your left thigh. Take your left hand to your right knee and roll over onto your left side. From here, gently extend that right arm away from you and try to lower the shoulders toward the floor. As this is a relief for the lower back, it's more important that the knees stay connected to the floor. And then we try to lower the shoulder. And keeping your nose in the opposite direction to the knees, I'd like you to stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Then inhaling back to the center. Bring your knees toward you, feet off the floor, hug the knees, flatten the lower back to the floor. Then flatten the feet to the floor. Raise your left foot, place it on the right thigh. Take your right hand to your left knee and draw your knees to the right side of the body, having both knees flat to the floor. And taking the left arm away from you and looking over your left middle finger. And then coming back to the center. Once again, hugging your knees toward you and doing 7 rotations to the left. And 7 to the right. If you have a really sore lower back, you can just roll over onto your right side and then come to sit up. Or if you have low blood pressure, then you roll over to your left. Alternatively, take hold of your big toes. So just rocking up and down until you get enough momentum to come up onto your knees. From here, we're going to go into neutral cat. So we're just aligning the body with the knees underneath the hips. We measure this by placing 2 fists between the knees and then having our wrists underneath the shoulders if you're a man. If you're a female, take the heels of your hands or your wrists about 1 inch just in front of that, toward the top of your mat. Have the middle fingers in front of you, going forward, and the rest of your fingers spread wide, really connecting yourself into the mat. Have the creases of the elbows facing in so as that we don't injure the joints. And from here we're going to go into 7 rounds of the cat. We extend through the chin and we tilt the tailbone as we inhale. And then as you exhale, place the chin to the chest, hunch the back. And just to the rhythm of your breath, this time closing the eyes so we don't crease the forehead, extend through the chin as you inhale and exhale. Tucking the tailbone under, pushing the hands deep into the mat. Inhaling up and exhaling down. From From here, we're going to go into the downward facing dog. We'll place our hands a handspan in front, middle finger still pointing forward, pushing the middle finger and the thumbs deep into the mat. Curling the toes under, lifting the hips high, and just begin to walk the dog. This asana, or this posture, feels as if it's working the legs more than the lower back, but as we release the hamstrings, it helps to relieve tension in the lower back. So pressing one heel flat than the other, keeping the tongue resting on the roof of the mouth. The higher your hips, the less weight on the wrists and the hands. And then for the next inhalation, lift your hips high. As you exhale, try to sink your heels toward the earth. From here, let's inhale as you lower the knees down to the earth. Relax the toes. Exhale as you try to sink your heels and sitting bones together. Allow the arms to come down by your side, palms facing up. Allow the whole of the body to relax. And we're going to finish our practice by extending the arms back in front of us in the extended child pose. Coming up slowly onto all fours, walking our legs down our mat, and going into our Sphinx pose. To go into Sphinx, we align the elbows underneath the shoulders. We keep the fingers spread wide, and we relax the toes. Every inhalation you lengthen up through the chin. You can take your gaze to your forehead, to the center of your forehead, or you can just close the eyes. And then exhale as you slowly lower the forehead down. Take the palms in front of you, cross the palms over, and lay your forehead down on your palms, keeping the elbows bent. Allow your toes to cross over and your heels to roll outward. This is the crocodile pose. This is the pose you do when you don't have time to meditate, but you want to take in as much as you can from your practice, because yoga does prepare the mind for meditation. And namaste. I hope you enjoyed your practice.